Today, we're going to dive into a nutritional plan that's not about losing weight or building massive muscle for the gym. Nope. This is about a mission that's way more critical, preserving strength and vitality when you're well into your golden years. And it all centers around 4 simple foods: chicken, zucchini, cabbage, and a specially fortified bean broth. Let's see how they do it.
So what you're looking at right here, this is the master plan. It's called the Master Nutritional Protocol, and it was designed for one person, and one person only, a 91-year-old patient named D. Ignis. This isn't some generic diet plan you'd find online. This is basically nutritional engineering, tailored down to the last gram just for her.
And her biggest challenge really comes down to this number, 91. I mean, think about that. At that age, the body's natural ability to hold on to muscle just plummets. It's a condition that can lead to frailty and a loss of independence, which makes every single calorie and every nutrient absolutely essential.
So, this is the key takeaway. The whole point of this entire strategy. It's built around one single vital mission: muscle preservation. The goal is to give her body exactly what it needs to fight that natural decline, to keep her legs and arms as strong as possible, and to help her stay active.
So, how in the world does this plan actually work? Well, it all starts with what's on the plate. Let's really analyze the heart of Ignis's menu, her lunch and dinner.
Looking at her daily plan, you'll see that lunch and dinner are pretty much identical. And that consistency, that's 100% intentional. The meal is built on a really simple but powerful foundation of just a few core components, and we're about to break them all down.
First up, we've got the anchor of the meal, chicken breast. This is the main protein source, and it was chosen very, very specifically for how lean it is and the quality of its amino acids.
Next up, the veggies: zucchini and cabbage. Now, they might seem like really basic choices, but they were picked for their fiber, and this is crucial, for how they can be prepared to be incredibly safe for her system.
And now for a really cool part of this whole plan, the beans. But notice, it's not whole beans. It's a strong or fortified bean broth. This is an amazing way to deliver all those nutrients in a form that's super easy to digest, which is just critical at her age.
And finally, the healthy fat source, raw olive oil. The key word there is raw. It's added after the cooking is done. Why? To make sure all of its incredible anti-inflammatory properties are preserved.
All right, so now we know what she's eating, but the real genius behind this whole thing is the why. Let's dig into the science and see the specific job that each ingredient has in this diet. Those 80 grams of chicken she has every day, that's the cornerstone of the whole muscle preservation mission. It provides what scientists call high biological value protein. That's just a fancy way of saying her body can use it incredibly well to repair and maintain muscle, directly fighting off that frailty.
And hey, this diet isn't just for the body. It's for the mind too. The vitamin B12, along with those healthy fats from the olive oil, team up to help protect your neurons and fight against age-related memory loss.
The plan also has a really strong defensive strategy built in. At 91 years old, the immune system needs all the help it can get. So things like zinc and vitamin C work together to build a stronger barrier against common colds and other infections, which can be really dangerous for the elderly.
This plan also takes care of a very practical but super important part of daily comfort: digestive health. You've got fiber from the cabbage and oats she has for breakfast, plus the lubricating effect of the olive oil. The whole combination helps keep her digestive system regular and happy.
Okay, so we've got the right ingredients for the right reasons, but this is where it gets even more amazing. It turns out that how the food is prepared is just as critical as what is being served. I mean, just look at this precision. The chicken is served in 40-gram portions at each meal. That's the perfect amount for her body to absorb without being overwhelmed. It's flavored with delicious herbs, not a bunch of salt, and, critically, it's shredded. This makes it so much easier to chew and digest, ensuring all that amazing protein actually gets put to work.
Now this is absolutely fascinating. For the vegetables, they use something called a leaching technique. So they boil them once, then they actually throw away that water before they finish cooking them in fresh water. Why would they do that? Well, this simple process removes excess potassium, which can be really hard on older kidneys. It's a tiny step that makes a world of difference for her renal safety.
So, after all this meticulous planning and preparation, what does the final nutritional scorecard look like? Let's check out the numbers that prove this whole strategy really works.
The macronutrients are just perfectly balanced. You've got about 1,550 calories to maintain her weight, almost 47 grams of that high-quality protein for her muscles, 70 grams of anti-inflammatory fats, and a really solid 19 grams of fiber. You can see it right there. Every key number is rated excellent or very good.
And hey, remember that special cooking technique for the veggies? Well, here's the payoff. Her potassium levels are well within the safe range. Phosphorus is low, just where it needs to be, and sodium is tightly controlled. This is what a kidney-safe diet plan looks like on paper.
The diet is also a vitamin powerhouse. It's high in vitamin E, which is a potent antioxidant that protects your cells from damage. It's also high in vitamin C, which does something incredible. It actually triples the body's ability to absorb iron from food. How cool is that?
Now let's peek at the minerals. Iron levels are excellent, which is huge for fighting off the fatigue that comes with anemia. Zinc is right where it needs to be to keep that immune system strong, and calcium levels are high, offering crucial protection for her bones to help prevent fractures from falls.
You know, when you see all of this laid out, it becomes so clear that this is about so much more than just feeding someone. It's summed up perfectly by this thought. A food plan designed with this level of precision turns a simple meal into powerful medicine.
And that really leaves us with a final big question. We might not need this exact plan today, but it shows us what's possible. If nutrition can be engineered this precisely to solve such a specific problem for a 91-year-old, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? How can we start applying that same kind of power, that same precision, to our own health goals right now?